So what exactly happened at a Pick n Pay in Witbank earlier this week? There are allegations that two women found shoplifting were placed in a cold storage room overnight. One has reportedly died while the other is in hospital. The community is protesting outside the store today, and let's take you there now, where we find eNCA's Siphamandla Goge live for us from eMalahleni. So Siphamandla, a shocking incident. It's not atypical, it's not unusual to hear of these incidents, particularly involving people from poorer communities and people, accused of shoplifting, then with other people then taking the law into their own hands. What do we know of the details of this particular incident?
Community members gathered here at eMalahleni protesting outside this Pick n Pay outlet claim that two ladies were taken inside. They had come here to buy something and then they were accused of stealing cheese and then they were locked up in a cold room, and this incident happened around the 1st of September. So some of these community members say those two ladies were locked inside there, and then later on they were released at night and then they were taken to the police station, and then afterwards, though, one of them passed away. She has since been buried. Another one was taken to the hospital. But let me step out of this shot. My colleague will show you what is happening in the background. This protest involves political parties, the EFF, as well as the ANC and other civil society movements and the community of Witbank, because they say it is shocking. They want answers from Pick n Pay. We have reached out to Pick n Pay to ask for their comment. For now, we have not been able to get a comment from them. But let me not waste too much of your time, Thulasizwe. I will speak to one of the persons who has been designated to speak for the community, Nqobile Mazibuko. What really happened here?
My name is Nqobile Mazibuko. I'm a representative of what we call She Unit Civic Organization. I serve in the ANC Youth League. What has really happened here on the 1st of September, Domfuti and Tandi were accused of stealing, or rather shoplifting, cheese, 8 cheese, so they say. And they were kept in a cold room. After being kept in a cold room, it was around about 5 to 9:30 in the evening. They were then released to the police station. When they got to the police station, they took only fingerprints and they never opened the case. They were dismissed after that. Yes.
So one of them passed away, another one is in hospital. So what do you want to see happening here with Pick n Pay? What is the explanation that they gave you about this incident?
Okay, what has happened is that Domfuti has never had previous illnesses of symptoms of flu-related diseases. What the postmortem has, the report from the postmortem is that Domfuti died of pneumonia. When the co-friend as well was diagnosed with pneumonia as well. She's undertaking medication. She's not in hospital. She's here, but she's under medication. We've got the prescriptions of udokotela. Yes. So what they've said that they want to see, because this is not for us, it's for their families. Domfuti has left 3 kids. Yes, she has left 3 kids and they do not have a home. So what do we want to see here happening? One Pick n Pay to account. One Pick n Pay has decided to a mortuary, then to a supermarket. Secondly, Pick n Pay has taken law into their own hands. Pick n Pay has kidnapped, has attempted murder, and has murdered our fellow sister. Now what must happen here is that those families, they must be taken care of from now until these kids, they grow up, and their medical expenses.
Okay, Nqobile, thank you very much for your time. Well, Thulasizwe, there you have it. I'm going to walk and I'm going to ask my colleague Kolo to come with me, because I see Brigadier Leonard Hlati here. He speaks for the police in Mpumalanga. I've just seen him arriving. I'll have to get a comment from him. You'll have to bear with me for these shaky shots and movement. Brigadier Hlati, we are live.
Yeah.
Do you have a case of what happened here? Because the information we have is that one person died and another one was taken to the hospital. They were allegedly locked inside the cold room here in Pick n Pay. As the police, what do you know?
Yeah, what we know is that this incident happened on the 1st of September. We came here, we fetched 2 ladies who were alleged to have stolen something from the shop, and therefore then they were then arrested. We took them to the cells. The following day, which was the 2nd of September, They were processed through the courts. However, the case was not enrolled. There were reasons that were cited by the courts.
Why was that the case?
I'm actually on that point to say there are reasons that were advanced by the court in relation to the arrest and also the evidence, and we are busy dealing with that. The case is still on. It has not been squashed. It's still on. However, I can only explain on the part where they were arrested, taken to the cells and processed through the court. So that is actually the role of the police that we have played.
Now, with these allegations where Pick n Pay is accused of locking them inside the cold room, are you investigating that someone has died?
No, if ever somebody can come to, obviously we have some deliberations with Pick n Pay management. They came to us and, showing us the video as to this is what happened and what have you. However, I must indicate that if ever there is a case for anyone to account and there is a case opened, obviously it will be our job as police to investigate. Currently, there is no case that has been advanced to us.
Do you know of any engagements between Pick n Pay and the community members? I know that's not your role, you are the police, but what is happening here today? Do you know of any engagements between Pick n Pay community members as well as the police?
Yeah, let me say we are here monitoring this situation. Deliberations between Pick n Pay and the political organizations or families, that is actually left on their hands. We are here only to monitor the situation so that there must not be breaking of the law and fighting and whatever things that can happen that are uncalled for. This is what we are doing. But we can say that as police, we are equal to the task. We are here. We can see that these people are peaceful. There is nothing untoward that they are doing. We know that they are actually waiting for outcomes of the meetings between the political parties as well as Pick n Pay. We'll then get to know as to what are the resolutions that have been taken.
But at the moment, you are not investigating Pick n Pay?
No. We are not investigating Pick n Pay currently.
Okay, Baba, thank you very much for your time. That is Brigadier Leonard Hlati. He speaks for the police in Mpumalanga. He is here as this protest is continuing. Earlier on, I saw some commotion there by the main entrance of Pick n Pay, but things have really returned to normal as we speak. Now, we will be keeping tracks and then we will be interviewing the survivor as well as the family members of the deceased, and we will be trying to pursue Pick n Pay to offer them a right of reply as they have been accused in this case.
All right, thank you for that. That's eNCA's Siphamandla Goge live for us from eMalahleni, tracking that particular story from